Hey guys, how's it going? Um, I know the past few weeks have been a little video game centric, but E3 going on, kind of have to do something, right? And well, I am a gamer as much as I'm a film freak. I love video games, and I will not apologize for that. So, you know, you're gonna find some gaming content on here. You're gonna find some movie content on here. You're gonna find a hodgepodge of basically both of those kinds of things. Um, but coming at you today with a DVD update, long overdue. We just recently got our first real Wal-mart in the area. Until recently, the closest Walmart was at least a 30, maybe even 45-minute drive away, and that kind of says something, doesn't it? See, around here, people have that bananas attitude where it's like, build absolutely nothing anywhere near anything. So, oh, they don't want a Walmart in their backyard. Walmart is evil. To all of you, I give you this. And it is a sincere one of these. Uh, it pisses me off to no end. And so the first time we finally get a Walmart, they basically put a freaking supermarket Walmart. They put like a grocery store version of Walmart into a building that used to be a furniture store. We'll put it that way. Um, it's not a bad little store. It's just that it's entirely a grocery store and nothing else. So we got the grocery section of Walmart and nothing else. The reason I wanted the Walmart for all the Blu-ray and DVD deals. Guess what? They don't have any Blu-rays. But they did have, and I was shocked to find there actually, a small section to the side with one $5 DVD bin. One bin alone. Can a man survive on that alone? Well, I was actually shocked to find a few interesting titles in there, but I only picked up one, and that would be this one, the double feature of Tom Hanks' The Burbs and The Money Pit. I've been wanting to get this one more so than the Triple Hanky, as my friends have called it, because I don't really like the third film in that one too much. I'm sorry, but I don't. These are the two out of that set that I would want. And so I was like, for $5, get these two movies, the best two movies on that set. Why bother with the third one? Am I right? Um, I love The Burbs. I try to watch it every Halloween around that time, even though it's not like a Halloween movie. It's still like got that whole classic Universal monster movie type feel to it, except for it's in 80s suburbia with Corey Feldman, and it's awesome. Money Pit, that's just hilarious. The scene with Tom Hanks just breaking out laughing when the tub falls through gets you every time. It just does. So $2.50 per movie, and they do, if you're wondering, come on separate discs. Not many special features. Special features for the Money Pit, just the making of the Money Pit. And for the Burbs, they have the alternate ending, production notes, cast and filmmaker bios, and trailer. Money Pit also has a trailer. Couldn't mention that because I don't really consider trailers to be a freaking extra, but whatever. The big news in this DVD update, something I have been waiting to start building on for a long time, because for the longest time these sets that would not drop below like the $30 price range. And it has only been recently that they've dropped to like the 15 10 to $15 range for most of them at least. So when I finally came into I sold a book on Amazon. basically sold it back to Amazon. They gave me gift credit back, so of course you have to use that credit on Amazon, right? So I was like, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I said, screw it. I know I want to get all the sets at once with this, but I can't wait any longer to start on this. If I do, I have the feeling that they're going to go out of print, and I'm never going to see them again. So what is that series? Well, let me tell you something first. This is my favorite television series of all time. Favorite of all time. Planet Beer Wagon sent me a collection of some random comics from the comic series that they did based on this series. And I absolutely adored them, and I want to collect the entire comic series now, too. I can't get enough of this. In fact, I wish they would do a reboot, because there are so many different ways they could take this reboot. I mean, granted, the ending of this series is pretty finite, but there are ways to get around that. I mean, most of the actors involved with this show are still living, they're still around, and they could do a sort of reboot that would be pretty damn awesome if you ask me. What am I talking about? Quantum Leap. Fucking A. If you don't like Quantum Leap, what the hell is your problem? This is one of the greatest shows of all freaking time. I don't care what you say. Because, I mean, it has an overarching story, but you don't have to watch each episode in succession to get that overarching story. There are certain episodes that, like, there's a storyline that goes for 2 or 3 episodes or so, but for the most part, you can just watch any episode of this, and it's the same formula. You know what I liken it to today is House. Like, if you've ever watched House, then you know it has the same formula to it throughout all the episodes, and there's a small, trickling plot that goes through, and there's a small, trickling story that continues throughout the series, but you don't need to watch every single episode in succession to necessarily get that. You know, it's cool. It's nice to be able to do that. You know, I have a lot of fun when I just sit and marathon House, but you know, I have a lot of fun sitting marathon Quantum Leap too. It's a really great show. I love how, like, in almost every single episode they have to have some note to the future. I believe in the first episode, I watched the first disc of this so far. In the first episode, they have like the guys who made Trivial Pursuit or something. I don't know. I don't think that was actually it, but they brought up Trivial Pursuits. And then in the second one, they have Watergate and the whole scandal with that. So I just love how there's always something that connects to some major moment in the future, basically in Quantum Leap, and how Sam has some connection, changes something that has to do with that. It's a really great show. What can I say about Quantum Leap that hasn't already been said? So I got this. This was $13.99 on Amazon. This is the first season. It is 3 discs and I believe like 8 episodes. Let me check here. Parts 1 and 2 of Genesis, but those are put together for one big episode because it's the first episode. So the first disc contains the first 2 episodes, including like the movie length first episode. Disc 2 has 1, 2, 3. Disc 3, 1, 2, 3. So 8 episodes on the first season, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But also, because I had so much money from the Amazon credit, I was able to pick up season 2 as well. So, needless to say, I'm very happy about that. I've got seasons 1 and 2 of Quantum Leap on DVD, finally. I still need to get 3, 4, and 5, but it shouldn't be that hard. I figure as long as I've got these out of the way, that it won't be as hard to get the next few seasons. Although season 4 seems to be rather popular, it's the only one that's going for more than $13.99 on Amazon right now, and I don't know why. My theory, my personal theory on that is that there were a lot of great episodes in season 4, but on top of that, it has the Christmas episode, which is one of my favorite Christmas episodes of any TV show ever. And I think a lot of people probably like that Christmas episode, and that might be why it sells for more. That might be why they feel like they can get more out of that one, because it's got a lot of great episodes. But the problem with the second season set is it's a flipper disc. It's a flipper disc! So let's see, we've got 4 episodes on each side, 22 episodes. So 22 episodes in season 2. There are not, I don't know if there are any extras in this. I don't think there are. I mean, they really crammed a lot of episodes on each disc. 8 episodes per disc, 45 minutes in length each. Yeah. And, well, there's 4 episodes on each side of the disc. But the problem I have with that is that I have personally had issues with flipper discs, and that's why I don't like them. If you recall, a while back I got the Frighteners Director's Cut on DVD. It was a flipper disc. That one, it froze in the middle of it. Like, I believe it was the scene where he gets frozen, actually, which was ironic. The scene where he gets frozen is where it freezes, and it will not continue. You can like fast forward it, but even if you fast forward it, it won't start working again until the end of the movie. So, flipper discs are not good. They are notoriously bad. They notoriously do not work. They notoriously have issues. So I'm just being really hopeful with the way that they crammed the episodes on these discs that they actually work. So I don't know what I'm going to do if the flipper discs have any issues, because at this point I don't know if you could probably send it back and ask for not a refund, but like a replacement disc or something. But anyways, another thing that kind of irked me is that you can tell they probably had some kind of booklet for each season here, because I got a little pocket there. Each one does not have a booklet. There were no booklets in any of these seasons, so it's almost like they had a lot of these digipacks left over, but they wanted to save money and not put in the booklets, not produce the booklets. Since they had a lot of these left and not a lot of booklets, they just stopped producing the booklets and kept putting them in these. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but yes. 22 episodes spread over 3 discs. I guess that could be worse. For a cartoon, it's not unheard of to do like 27 episodes, or maybe even a little bit more, per for a 3 disc, like 9 episodes per disc, right? But to do 8 episodes per disc for like a 45-minute show, tad worried. I don't know. I had not even thought. I mean, I had no concept of, I wonder if this is in good quality. I do know from having watched the first season that the first season is in great quality, but that might have something to do with the fact that they're not flipper discs. But yeah, if the first season is any indication, then these are pretty good quality prints. They almost look like they came right from the film source, which I doubt, because shows from this era, there are no film prints remaining. But they looked almost that good. I mean, I could see film grain, and I was just like, Am I just trying to tell myself that I see that so that I'll think that maybe there'll be a Blu-ray release of this sometime in the future? But anyways, first 2 seasons of Quantum Leap on DVD, and of course, The Burbs and The Money Pit on DVD. So that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.